This is my audience. You have always been the mother dearest of sisters, but in all the best ways, of course. If you need help with that reference, please go to YouTube, because that's not what I'm gonna be talking about. Today, I want to honor my beautiful sister with a small toast, the bride and your queen. Just kidding. I know she's going to regret this and hate me after this. And hopefully she understands my sarcasm. Today I'm going to tell you how wildly determined she is, how fiercely she'll fight for you, and last but certainly not least, how huge her heart really is. I know, it's kind of shocking. She isn't only beautiful on the outside, but trust me, she's beautiful on the inside. My sister has always been very headstrong, even when we were growing up. I believe we always used to say it's Jessica's world, we're just kind of in it. Never were we living in it, we were always just supporting characters needed for all the different plots she would find herself in. I remember when she was maybe 15, she wanted to go to this party with her friend Valerie. It was a really big deal to her. I mean, everything is at that age, isn't it? To keep it short, they ended up going anyways, even after my mom had told her no. They did it by jumping out of the second story, out of her bedroom window. And we all remember hearing the thuds as they came out the window and jumping on the ground. A while after that, she was on a lot better of a path. She had fallen behind in high school, just with the whole sneaking out and whatnot, but she was working a full-time job and at 17, and she finished high school, and she even graduated early. It wasn't your traditional in-class high school, but she did it, and that's what her goal was. I have always admired her determination and looked up to her as my older sister. I beg you to trust me when I say she's fierce, but if you don't, she will definitely show you. No one has ever been able to shove her in a box or make her quiet her voice. She has always been a my way or the highway type of gal. This makes her the fiercest warrior that you can ever have on your side. I remember when it was my turn to be a teenager, that was definitely rough for everyone involved. I don't say it lightly when I was two handfuls of trouble and disrespect, for sure. I'd gotten into a fight with my mom about, I don't even remember, and God knows what now. But I was being ugly. I know I was. I was a bratty teenager. My sister Jessica was there, and she stepped in real fast and put me in my place, and it was not gentle. I did cry. Another time was when I was going to turn 18. I was about to be released from juvenile hall, which I know that part of the story is a real doozy, but here we are. My probation officer actually woke me up real early in the morning and put me on a flight to go live in Montana with my sister, and it was at her request. When I got there, it really wasn't easy. I wasn't there for long, unfortunately, but I was made to get a full-time job and continue my college work. She was determined to give me the structure that I desperately needed to better myself. She has always cared for me, even when I didn't care for myself. I know she never really shows it, but her heart is really the size of Jupiter. It truly is. Behind the icy cold stares when you say out of the box stuff like I am right now, or the when you tell a joke she's not really a fan of. She's full of love for her family, her friends, anyone really around her. I remember well after her rebellious years, She began going to my grandparents' house basically every weekend. She would ride their horse and help take care of the horse. She'd put shoes on the horse, clean the stall. I mean, my grandparents were quite old even then, and she really helped them. But the few times I did end up going with her, when she was talking with my papa, I could always see the happiness and the joy in her eyes. She took care of the horse mainly because she also was taking care of him with anything he and my grandmother needed. Another instance shows shows her big heart around the same time period. She was about to move to North Dakota with her boyfriend at the time. I remember telling her how much I would miss her, and I cried a little bit too. But well before the move, and even after, when they would come and visit, they would take me anywhere and everywhere with them and pick me up from school. And I just remember, as an 8th grader or whatever I was, I always felt so special when they did that, and I felt so cool too. Jessica has always been someone to admire, but I don't think she ever realized I was one of her biggest admirers, or I still am. Today, I hope I honored my sister by telling you about the wild and fun times we had together. I gave you a little sneak peek into the past and showed you her determination, the fierceness of her heart, and the love she holds for those close to her. She definitely is the mother dearest of sisters, but I wouldn't trade her for anyone else.